Making 1,000 bob in Kenya, I'm not gonna lie, is not easy. Huh? Because we all know this is a country with ups and downs. But in today's video, I compiled 7 ways that I believe if you do well with them, if you work well with them, that is, you're going to make 1,000 bob each and every day. And that means 30,000 in a month, and you won't need to be employed. These are ways that worked for me. I've tried almost all of them and they worked. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna tell you that you have to put in a lot of work. So these are not just ways you can make money at the comfort of your home or without working. You have to really, really work in order to make this amount of money. So let's get into the video. What's up guys, hoping you're doing fine. Welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, you can actually make 1,000 bob in a day if you put in the work. I've been asked this question so many times, that's why I'm doing this video. I love doing videos answering your questions because sometimes the questions are too many and they are related. That's why I do a video so that I can help anyone else who may be willing to reach me out. I always say you can reach me out on Instagram. My link is in the description in case you have a question. So yeah, let's get into the video today guys. You can actually make 1,000 shillings in a day is to create an online course. And if you create an online course, you're definitely going to share with the world. Like, you cannot create an online course and then you stay with it. So, because when I say an online course, I mean you open a course and it will be online, so you have to market it. And also, you have to use another app to make money because there's no way you can start your own course. Like, let's say I want to start my own course, I cannot just start an online course na ninyamaze. You have to use an app. Like, there are so many apps that you can create your own online course and teach with them. So some of the best sites to create an online course with is Udemy and also Skillshare. We have Teachable. So you just open, you just download the app, create your own course there. They are going to direct you to everything, so you don't need even to try. You just open, sign up, and then you create your own course with them. The good thing with opening an app for creating an course is they are going to market it for you. So for example, for me, I believe I said this before, I used to have a student. I would teach English. So what you do is to, once you get a client, I'm not going to assure you that you'll get a client immediately. You can stay even for a month. So you just create that course and let it stay on the app. Make sure you use attractive words so that if it's, let's say you're teaching English, anyone will be interested in that course. So you just create your online course and just leave it there. Let it stay there. One day you're going to get a client, so don't give up. This one is not an immediate way of making money, but once you get a person that is interested, that will be it for you. You're going to get clients and clients, and you will have to quit your job. Because for me, the reason why I was not able to keep up is because I could not cope. I had a student, and during the day I had work. So I could not even accommodate more than one student because I would teach these students now after I'm done with my job. So it's really it was time consuming for me. But if you don't have another job, you can create an online course. So for me, I used to teach English, but there are so many things you can do if you have any skill that you can teach. Even cooking, I know some of the things people are actually searching is things like language and also skills like cooking, skills like playing guitar. If you can teach vocals, there are some people who want to learn how to sing online. So many things. If you go to Udemy or Teachable or Skillshare, you'll see all the skills that people are looking for. Just go there and guide people. You're going to get clients, you're going to get students, and then now you schedule with them the time that you're free. So for example, if you get a student and they want to learn how to play a guitar, let's say you're usually free during the night, maybe at 7 to 8, you schedule that student and that's it. So every 7 to 8, you go and teach. But there is good money, because you might get a student who wants to be taught maybe for 3 months. It will depend on your course. So imagine you get a student who wants to be taught for 3 months, and maybe they'll pay you like $100. You see, that's 10K. If you get 3 more students like that, you're good to go. You don't even need another job. You see, yeah, that's one way that you can actually make 1,000 bob per day. Guys, I can assure you that if you get students, and then once you get students, Udemy is going to rate your account. So it will keep rating your account. You might even end up having like 10 students in a month, 20 students in a month. You will never need another job. So the only challenge here is to start. Once you start, once your account picks up, you will be good to go. You are going to thank me later. This is a very good way to make money. Second way you can actually make money, make 1,000 bob per day or more, is to list your space on Airbnb. So recently I was just reading an article about this 25-year-old girl who has more than, I think, 100 homes in Nairobi. Like, she has listed 100 houses on Airbnb. In case you don't know how Airbnb works, so this is what you do. You, maybe in your room, okay, maybe where you stay, you can actually decide, let this bed sitter of mine become a space on Airbnb. So you just take pictures and then you log into Airbnb, create an account, and then you post these pictures there. Then you pin even the location of that house. Maybe let's say this house is in Nairobi, this and this place, and then you charge. Let's say you have a bed sitter. I'm just talking about a bed sitter. That's what came to my mind. But you can even rent a 1-bedroom, a single room, just anything. So let's say now I have a bed sitter. I just post pictures of it, and then you're going to list a price there. Let's say 1,500 in a night. That's $15 per night. So make sure you put a price that is worth that house. If your house is not so much quality, definitely you will put less money. And also, the less money you put, the better for you at the beginning, because many people will want to go for the cheap houses. So you can put, and also there is competition, especially a location like Nairobi. It will depend on your location. But places like Ushago, houses are not quite competitive, but then getting clients is also hard. If you have, let's say, your room and it gets clients maybe once per month, and then the client stays maybe 5 days per month, you can multiply that and it's good money. Especially if you have more than one house, but you can try with your first house, such that you don't even have to move out of your house. You can be staying in your house, but once you get a client, unatoka, unajitoa, unaenda maybe kwa neighbor or to your friend's place. You host that person, make sure you're so clean, and you give services well, so that once that person goes to your house, they will rate you well. People are actually making so much money with Airbnb. If you guys want me to do an exclusive video on this, I can definitely do it in December vlogmas. I believe I'll just try to fix that video on one of those vlogs, how you can actually make so much money with Airbnb. That way you can actually make 1,000 bob in a day, is to become a freelancer. Just by the name freelancer, it tells you you can do so many things. That is, you make money online by doing a lot of stuff. If you have access to the internet, you can actually become a freelancer. A freelancer does so many things. You can be a graphic designer, you can be a video editor, SEO, somebody like expert, you advise people on SEO. You can be a consultant online, social media consultant, so many things. And one of the ways to get jobs as a freelancer is www.freelancer.com. You can also get jobs on Fiverr. There are so many ways. Like, this is a broad spectrum. if you make it online, you can actually be making so much money. Like for me, I've done videos, jobs on video editing. You see, this is my specialty because I'm a YouTuber and I know how to edit videos. So I can actually edit videos really fast and do it perfectly. So whichever skill you have, just make sure you just utilize your skill. I don't want to talk much about freelancing. I'm going to give the link here, or also I can post it in the description, because I've done a video on how to become a freelancer, so you guys can check that video out, because this video is becoming super long. I have a lot of content to post. Like, I have so much. I usually do so many researches online, and I've also tried so many things on how to make money. Like, that's why you guys just understand me. Another way you can make money is doing deliveries in CBD. This one, you can make so much money, even more than 1,000. Like, this is, let me tell you guys how you do this job, like how you start. People send you to deliver items in tea room, or blah blah blah, to any stage, and you get to be paid. So because these days, like recently since COVID, people are actually shopping things online. So instead of me going to a certain shop in Nairobi CBD or in whichever place, I just go to Instagram, I shop for that item, and then they deliver it as a parcel. So what you do as a delivery guy, you just go to the shop, you pick that item, you take it to the bus stage or to where you are just told to do, and then you unaiweka kwa hiyo gari, inaenda. And every package or every parcel that you send with, the person who is sending you is going to give you 100 bob. So in a day, if you make 10 deliveries, you get to be paid 1,000. And I can assure you, in a day you will make more than that. I know of a guy, we were in the same campus with him. You see, this is how I came to know about this idea. I didn't know this is how people are making money in Nairobi. Like, oh my God. So this guy, vile tulitoka campus, alirudi tu home. And he was jobless for a long time, so he was creative enough. Akaenda Nairobi, he was introduced to this job. He usually goes to shops. He went to all the shops, marketing himself, telling them I do deliveries and blah blah blah. And right now he has like 5 shops which usually trust him with that job. So yeah, per day he makes even 2,000, 3,000, and he's just a guy who has done a degree. Lakini ukimuona unaweza fikiria hata hajasoma, because this is like zile hustle watu hufanya. So many kind of hustles which do not even look realistic, but when you go to your house and count the money you're making, it's worth it. So you guys, comment down below, tell me if you've tried this kind of a thing, or have you seen guys doing deliveries for money? Another way you can actually make money is babysitting. So for babysitting, this is what you do. You just start your own babysitting. Let's say you don't have space, you can start even in your plot, like mali unakaa. You just market yourself, tell people around that you can be left with a baby, and then they'll pay you. You don't charge much money. It depends with the location you're in. You can charge them maybe 200 bob in a day or 100 bob. It depends. So for me, I would advise you to charge 100 bob if the mother is leaving everything, of which the mother should leave everything for the kid. Food, pampers, kila kitu, water. Your work is just to give the food to the baby when it's lunchtime and just watch the baby. And then at the end of the day, you pocket your money, like 150, 200. It depends with the location. Definitely with time, you can start with one baby. With time, you're going to get so many clients. I've tried this before, that's what I'm saying, because I did a video on how I made $500 in a month, and I believe you guys have seen that video where I was talking about how I used to babysit. Like, I started with one kid. For me, it was not even an idea. It's like one woman just approached me because I was just staying at home. Akaniambia, let me just leave you with my kid and then I'll pay you. Then I was like, I cannot cook for a kid. She was like, I'll give you all this stuff. So your work is to just watch the baby and feed them. And then with time, I believe the people around there thought this is the job I do. Because I had 3 kids within no time. So I used to make so much money because I took it like a serious job. I would tell them, wewe niachie kila kitu yenye mtoto atakula. I'm just good to go. The problem with me is that I don't take this job seriously. Like, niko hapa. But the things I've tried, I've tried so many things. Only that I don't last for long, but I believe consistency is everything. If you do these things and you stay consistent, ukifanya hustle kama hiyo for 1 year, you're going to expand. Kama ni hiyo babysitting, you do it for 1 year. Within no time, you will have bought mattresses, beds, and you will even be shocked ukikuta umefungua hata daycare. Ile serious, juu sasa imekuwa kazi yako. So another way you can actually make money is through YouTubing. You can actually make 1,000 bob in a day on YouTube. So this is something that I've talked about also so many times. And I've also done videos on how much YouTube pay me, and you guys have seen. And the last time I did was so many months ago. I believe I did that kind of a video in January. And the good thing with YouTube is that each and every month your revenue increases. So this year I've not done a video on how much YouTube pays me. Of course, this year my channel has grown, so I'm making more money. Every time your channel grows, you make more money. And you guys, I've done so many videos on how to make money on YouTube, how much YouTube pays me, how to grow your YouTube channel, all those kind of videos. I actually have a playlist on YouTube and advices and tips and tricks. So I'm not going to talk much about it. But you guys, if you have any question partaking or concerning YouTube, comment down below. I'm going to do a video answering all those questions. Also, you can ask me on my DM, Instagram. Just click on my link for Instagram and then DM me there. I can advise you accordingly. Yeah, I believe YouTube is a very good way to make money. This is something that you've seen YouTubers like Kina Diana Bahati. They don't even have another job like what Jesus. All they do is YouTube and they make so much money from it. Ukijituma vizuri, like this is something that can make you so much money. You guys, just check those videos out. So instead of staying jobless, waiting for a job to be employed in this country, you can start your own business and you don't need any capital to start some of these businesses. And then for every business, you have to wait until they peak. Zikisha peak, you're good to go. You will be making so much money. So that's it, guys. Just comment down below. Tell me which one you can try among all the businesses I've talked about. And I'll be glad to have helped because that's why I'm here. Also, like this video because definitely if you like it, I'll know you love this kind of videos. I'm gonna be doing them more oftenly. And subscribe to my channel in case you haven't yet. Share in case you think this video will be useful to someone. I have no problem with that. And I'm hoping to see you guys in my next video. Guys, watch out for December. Vlog each and every day. You cannot afford to miss that. Also, check out my other channel, Life as Kiki. I'm going to put it at the end of this video so that you guys can check it out. Until next time, hoping to see you guys in my next video. Bye.